In this video, we'll be demonstrating how to use the operator-created cron job. We'll be leveraging the Feast UI server as part of this demonstration. If we look at the applied status of the currently deployed Feature Store CR, we can see that by default, the following cron job configs have been applied. Note the commands being used: feast apply and feast materialize incremental. The apply command will create all necessary feature store infrastructure according to the Python files in your feature repo. Materialize incremental will load data from the feature views into the online store, beginning from either the previous materialize or the beginning of time. It's important to note that all of these configurations for the cron job can be overridden. By default, we actually suspend the cron job, which means the user must execute the job manually. We also set a schedule to yearly, just to be on the safe side. Let's look at the cron job in the cluster. And we see the schedule and suspend configurations are as expected. To help us demonstrate the execution of a job, let's add the UI server to our Feature Store CR. We do that by adding the following to the spec. Let's watch our pod restart. Okay, we're running. Let's verify a service has been added for the UI. It has. Now let's execute a port forward to the UI service. It's worth noting in an OpenShift cluster, the operator will create a route object, which removes the need for any port forwarding or ingress configs within the cluster. With that running, we should be able to reach the UI with our browser. Let's connect via localhost. Everything is as expected. We see an error because our feature store is empty. To fix this, let's kick off a job utilizing the created cron job template. Now we monitor it and wait for its completion. Let's check out the logs and make sure everything ran as expected. Here we see all the necessary feature store infrastructure was created and materialize incremental completed successfully. Now we should be able to go back to our browser and we can see it's been populated. Now let's dive into the available cron job configurations within our spec. Let's use kubectl-explain to do this. Everything you'd expect to see in a Kubernetes cron job object should be found here. What's unique to the Feature Store CR is a container configs object. Let's look at that more closely. This object can be used to configure the actual containers which are run in the jobs. We see familiar fields like env and env from, image, resources, etc. The most important field, however, is probably the commands field. This allows the user to customize which commands should be run against the feature store and in what order. To demonstrate customizing the cron job in the spec, we'll make a few simple modifications to our feature store. The spec will add the cron job object along with container configs.commands, and we'll set the schedule to be hourly. So on the hour going forward, the cron job will no longer be suspended, but will instead run feast materialize incremental on the hour every hour. And we see that's been reflected in the cron job itself.